Welcome to a new SkyRoster training video. In the previous videos, we've learned how to define our working shifts, parameterize the manpower requirements and generate some feasible working schedules or shift rosters. All these operations that are executed before the day of the shift are known as the pre-tactical phase of building a roster. Once we finalize with the customization of a saved roster, the next step is to publish it as a baseline. At this point, it becomes the official working schedule for all employees inside that roster, who will be notified by email, in-app and push notifications that a new working schedule is available for them. All published rosters are listed in the baselines section and can be accessed whenever is needed. Although a published roster is supposed to be a fixed, unbreakable contract, well, unplanned events will happen, and the roster planners have to adapt on the fly. Luckily, SkyRoster was designed to empower planners to cope with this kind of changes. Let's see some examples of the types of operations that are allowed on a published roster. We'll open up this one and see that this is a 2 months individual roster, pattern-based, with all shifts fully covered. Okay, so let's assume Jane Doe here had an emergency and she calls in to announce she cannot come to work on the morning shift. Suddenly, we have no one assigned on this shift and we have to come up with a solution. One way to fix this would be to assign the morning shift to Mary Jones here. Now, we have the minimum staff required assigned. Another situation the planners may face is an unpredictable variation in traffic demand, which force them to open other sectors and assign more staff on certain shifts. Let's say that during this weekend here, a major event is happening in our city and the flight traffic is increasing significantly to fly people to this event. So, we need to add one more ATCO to the morning and afternoon shifts. If we try to do this here, the tool doesn't allow it, because there are no more working positions available. We need to add them from the position view first, like this. Now, in the manpower view, we can notice the 4 new positions available, which means we can start to assign the shifts to fill them up. We'll add the morning shift here. And the afternoon here. And we're done for Saturday. Let's do the same for Sunday. Okay, now the minimum manpower is filled in accordingly. Alright, so these are some of the main operations we can do on a published roster. There's one more thing, but it needs to be used with caution. If a published roster suffers major modifications, planners can decide they need to regenerate the entire schedule. To accomplish this, the solve baseline function can be used, which will re-roster all shifts, except the ones marked as locked assignment. Alright, that's all for today. See you next time with a new training video. Stay safe.